Hey, what's up everyone? This Reload Replay Games here. We're back with some more Oxygen Not Included. Streaming. Alright, so today I just want to get the bedroom done that we started last stream with Oxygen Not Included. I just want to get the bedrooms done. Flesh out more of the machine room. And if we've got time after all that, we're going to set up automated storage. At least a rudimentary kind. As we're going to try and consolidate all of our resources into one spot. That way we don't have to have all those storage beds everywhere. Damn it. Don't know why, but I'm coughing a lot. Anyways. I just want to really get a bunch of the stuff done. Hopefully we can let the dupes clean up a bunch of stuff between now and then. That way the base is a little cleaner and all of our resources are more or less in one spot. You know, as close as that's gonna be right now. So, without further ado, and without further rambling, let's get into the game. Oh, and I'm not gonna have a camera because I'm not gonna have a camera for days I'm doing YouTube stuff that goes on YouTube. Really? There we go. Gave me the in process thing, so not cool. So here we are. All right. So, one thing is we need more diamonds. And a lot more diamonds. This is all gold over here, so I'm not too worried. But we'll have to go and get more gold, and we'll have to go and get more diamond. We're gonna want to have our upper limit too. Like, we don't want to go too much higher. But we definitely don't want to be this small. Not cool. Because I don't want this being introduced into the base. I may have to do this first. Put this construction at a 9, because we want this done pronto. Put that construction high too. we're gonna want to open this up. Get this water out and dig out all this. There we go. Yeah, because places like their bedroom is filled with this crap, and it makes it look dirty. Plus, they're not happy about it. I'm not too sure on who we want to get, but those guys do not seem very good at all. So we're just gonna let them do what they want to do. We should be fine. I mean, we've got everything else going on. Okay, so something is melting this ice biome. I'm thinking there's a saltwater geyser up there somewhere. And I think we'll cut it off, like, right here. Somewhere up here. I think this is good, though. After we get all this water out, at least. We'll just have them go in there and mop it up. It's gonna take forever anyways. And we're just waiting on all this. It's gonna take forever. That's how much gold we need. I have been working on that, I think. A lot of things for them to do. Mopping and whatnot is already a high priority for them. Oh boy. Oh. I don't know what's been going on with you guys, not being able to get notifications and whatnot. I don't know what that's about either. All I can really say is make sure you have notifications on for Discord. Make sure you have them on for Twitch, obviously. But if you guys are in a browser, you're probably not going to get notifications that way. You're gonna have to, like, keep the browser open for that. And you know what days I stream? You know, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursdays. So try just leaving it on if you're gonna need to have it on for those days. I'm staying mostly consistent right now of where I am, of when I'm streaming. Oh my gosh. That's because I keep going to sleep and waking up at the same time, and it's not the time I need to be going to sleep and waking up, so. If I ever get a chance to fix that, I will, but for the time being, this is where we're at. Okay, that's the complete vacuum. Eh, screw it. Let's get rid of all this. It's gonna take a while for a lot of this to get done. Well, it seems like it can go a little faster if I turn it up to 9. Because they are going to try and put everything up, like sweep and stuff, before they ever do anything else if I left it at that priority. Sweep in my borders. I think if I do this, we'll have a better chance of getting more stuff done. Since most of it should be low priority anyways. I'm gonna leave all of this. Just gonna get rid of most of this out here. Gosh. Oh my gosh. No, and there's a thing further down. That's interesting. A bio. What are those biomes? Surprised it'd still be there. Yeah, these are all on 6. That's all out of 9 to be swept. So whoever my tidy ears are, guys, be sweeping a lot. And everyone else doesn't have anything else to do. Doing alright. We're getting there. And gets this all swept up because I don't know what's going on here. I mean, it's like water cooling for everything right now, so not bad. It's just I don't know where it's coming from. Alright, let's see if we can't find something decent. Oh, we only get 2 people this time. And we got 2 care packages. So, no agriculture. No cooking. Increased. Maintain high food morale bonus. Lawsuits. Food morale bonus. Boosts from lower quality food. So, what? Gonna need more food? Better food? Researching, decorating, and digging. Digging, suit wearing, and supplying. Take this guy. Lyra. We'll go to Lyra. Give her improved carrying. And get her priority set up. So that she's tidies. Can do ranching, but we don't need ranching. Because what I mostly want is someone that'll run around the base and pick stuff up. Well, there's way too much for one person to do. We'll probably get like 2 or 3 more. And we'll probably have a bunch more, quite a few more people that can actually do other stuff. Oh, we got something. Grandiose grub. Okay. Don't know what that was all about. Press the wrong button. So they are getting more of that done. I mean, this does work throughout the night. They should be done with the pipes before they're done with the those tip shift plates. That's fine. This is fine. Huh. Get a bunch more gold going that way. We don't have a whole lot of gold over here. I know there's still gold elsewhere. Guys are taking their sweet time, aren't they? So basically, I wanted to just add more rooms up. Ooh, and pick out a spot that matches with wherever this top tile is going to be. Oh, they're at least up here now. Using sandstone when I should be using sedimentary rock. So I need to use the stuff that's close by. Nothing else. We'll definitely be grabbing all the gold over here that we can. Oh my god, that is a nice large spot there. Amber fossil. I've discovered a fossilized critter buried in my colony, at least part of one. But it does not resemble any of the species we have encountered on this asteroid. Where did it come from? How did it get here? And what other questions might these bones hold the answer to? There's only one way to find out. Oh gosh. So there's a bunch. Oh, hey! Got a ton of diamond. We shall definitely get to that. This is all gonna be what? Obsidian, granite, granite. All of this is definitely gonna get 9. Because I want them to get that done as soon as they can. Oh, we're gonna have a bunch of that coming out, aren't we? Gonna have them sweep it up like this, though. Out of all this water getting in here. Look at our temps. Yeah, that all cooled off immediately because of that water. Here we go. Get rid of all the water. And that's all sand, so we're gonna have a bunch more come down on us. Got a new log entry? Oh. Yeah, we already looked at that. And that's the only flooded thing in the base. Micromosher. Rush extension. Sick bay. And the grill. Make sure our food stays up. That should be the last time I have to make that too, by the way. Yeah, and they should start getting more of that done. Yes, pipe. Bridge. Yes, pipe. And unbreathable gas, hydrogen at a 9 priority. Also gonna make all this 9. That way it gets done. So, these guys are cold. Everything behind them isn't that cold, though. What is this pipe here? This pipe is hot as hell. So, it's not all that happy. Little tile. I'll leave those two there. Look at him get this stuff done now. Well, looks like a bunch of this is gonna get done. You need all that done. This is almost there. It's just taking forever. Should be able to get it all done once. Yeah, once all this is done. And I'll definitely want to get up here. Gold, that gives me more clay and slime and algae. Irregular oil, so there's another oil reservoir up there. We don't have another room, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Well, we do have this down here. This one is going to be assigned to Lyra. There we go. Awesome. Oh, I forgot to hit this. And make this one a lower priority. There we go. Just a few more. Just a few more, and this will be golden. Alright. There's only one more to go. Need 250 gold. 150. Oh, 50. And it's already finished. Yeah, look at that. Look at him cool all that right off. Now, it doesn't take away a whole lot of heat. It's still got to cool everything down, too. Alright, so since everything is good and golden, first thing I'm going to do is this. Second, take the bridge out. Yeah, and it should go back in there, no problems. Sweet. Perfect. Well, at least this is good. The last time I coughed, the last time I muted, and I never unmuted myself. Oops. uh, I don't think Twitch is gonna let my notifications and stuff happen because you guys keep saying they don't. Well, I've checked. Everything's on. Don't really know what to do. Even put one in Discord. General chat. Should get all this stuff done today. They're doing that ahead of time. Well, there we go. That wasn't unreachable. Yeah, these guys haven't been able to do anything else today. But that's all cleared out. All that needs to disappear is the slime that's in here. Once that's gone, we could actually think about cleaning up all this polluted oxygen. Turning it all into oxygen is usually the best bet. Because the slime lung will slowly die in the oxygen. I'm really sleepy. So, got all this force done. Can't really do much after that. I should go and get all the slime that there is. So wherever there's slime, they should go in to get it. Sandstone, igneous rock. Getting them to do delivery stuff is going to be a pain. And they got all that done. Now they're just delivering slime. There's a lot of slime over here. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. So it's been like drizzling rain. And it's like 67 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Or like 68, 70, maybe closer to 70. But it's like super cool. It's a little humid. It's like a fall breeze. And it's just making me tired. Because every time I feel it, I feel my eyes get heavy. I think it's kind of funny. Yeah, I want that to get done, so I just haven't. I don't think I'm gonna move that anywhere. We will sit on this. Let's look for slime. Okay, so all the slime on the map that we have currently is right there. And it's being pumped into here. This is here. Yeah. And I'm gonna put another light over this way. That's the only light in. That way I don't have germs coming off of this here and or these. It should help clean up everything. Oh my gosh. Like 10:30 for you guys in Germany. 9:30 for you guys in London. Well, in Britain. I know London's a city, it's not a country. Not like one of them other idiots that think that. That was sus. It's weird. You know what I always find cool? How Europeans think that we're not weird. Us Americans aren't well traveled. Because I watched a video on that, and there was a European, a British guy, I think it was, and a woman, because I think it was a married couple. But they come over here and were like, "Oh my God, everything's so far away," and then and they answered the thing, like the question, why are Americans not well traveled? Well, it's not that we're not well traveled, it's that we're not well traveled outside of our country because our country's so giant. It's just in landmass area. Like, it's so big. We're well traveled, but just in our country. Don't expect us to know shit about another country. We don't know shit over there. Correct us kindly if we get something wrong, and if someone does not like being correctly corrected, then show them some of the hospitality you guys have. I always find those videos funny. Alright, so yeah, we're full on all of our medals. How much? I'll go with making 50 copper. Lime, coal, copper ore. Try and do this, I guess. To just get all of the clay, coal, and copper. Yeah, there went a bunch of copper. So I always find it funny how on those posts Europeans will be like, oh, I live next to blah 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 city, right? When we talk about the next city, we're like, oh yeah, that's like 3 hours away. Like you guys can travel to like 4 different countries in 3 hours. I'm talking like I'm talking to you guys, to Europeans, or like someone's actually here, because half my audience is European. I think, I think they are. As far as I know, with the people that have told me what country they're from. So I've got like a world clock. I set it for, set one for Berlin and one for London, and I already know all of mine over here, so. Because I'm on Eastern Standard Time. I lived forever in Central, so I know that the mountain in, like, West Coast, or Pacific Time. I think it's Pacific Time, because it's, like, on the West Coast, you're, like, 3 or 4 hours. I think you're, like, 3 hours behind New York. So, makes it pretty simple. I do have the item permeable tiles. I mean, it's alright about the whole thing, because at least when you guys make a law, it's like you have one governing body, pretty much. Say pretty much, because I know that there's more than one, but I'm talking like as a whole, there's one governing body, the federal government, pretty much. For you guys don't have to deal with a local government, a state government, and then the federal government, and all three can have a law. All three of them can make laws, but the local laws cannot supersede, cannot be enforced if they contradict the state laws, which is BS. It still happens. And the state laws are not supposed to go against the federal government, which they do all the frickin' time. And it's annoying. Because you're like, oh yeah, the Constitution, blah, 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 blah. This is a thing. Why the hell does the state get to go against it? It's unconstitutional, and I don't want to hear it. State's like, yeah, nope, we don't care. And then we've got frickin' Supreme Courts. They're like the courts at they're like federal level, but they're like a circuit, something circuit court or second circuit or whatever. I don't know. I don't know about the whole court system, like circuits and whatnot, what they do and stuff, but I know that there's like civil, federal. That's really the only two I know about. Yay. I'm not just talking to myself now. For a second I thought I had myself muted. Anyways, it's just kind of annoying because apparently these courts have been trying to make laws. Courts are not allowed to make laws. But apparently they've been trying to, and they have been getting away with it. And I think it's dumb in a box of rocks that we gotta deal with idiots that don't know the fact that they aren't supposed to do this and that, and they still do this and that. It's infuriating. Oh, and like, don't even get me started with what they want to say about what you guys say about the Second Amendment. How do you think we got our independence? We used guns. So, to protect ourselves from a government trying to take our guns, like before, and trying to control us and or whatever, we're just like, cool, we're gonna keep these around. This is gonna be forever set in stone. We're always gonna have access to this stuff because this is how we get our independence. So this is how we're going to protect ourselves from any stupidity from here on out. Because why the hell not? You use it to hunt, you use it to protect yourself. When you were traveling and whatnot back then, obviously you don't need to do that all that much, but you still need a gun to protect yourself, especially in certain cities. It doesn't matter, even in broad daylight, you'll need it. You might need it. That's the problem, is We keep having stricter and stricter gun laws to the point of basically getting rid of them, but we still have criminals getting guns. Oh my god. It's almost like criminals aren't going to follow the laws in the first place. Oh my god. Such a profound freaking thing that we can figure out that apparently people that have went to freaking Harvard and whatnot don't know a damn thing about. They don't think that that's possible. They're like, oh yeah, our TSA agents and our border patrol got this. No, they don't, because you've massively defunded them and don't let them do their jobs. And you let all the illegal migrants in. And I'm not talking about just the southern border. We got them coming in through ports and everything else from every different country. And I have no problem with people coming over. It's just, come in legally. Come in the right way. Oh, you can't do this and that. Maybe they're poor, they can't afford this and that. Guys, they have stuff for that. Like, they're not gonna just like outright deny you. Like, okay, cool, fill out this form. That's it. They want to know like your name, your birth date, where you were born, stuff like that. They want to like get your information of what country, from what country you were, or you gotta say like, oh yeah, I can't give you that information, or I can, but like you can't go saying this to whatever country I'm from, because I'll be tracked down and hunted or whatever, that sort of thing. Like, there's stuff for it. It's just people end up keep being so scared about it because it's a government, because their government did them wrong, so they're like, oh yeah, I don't want to say this to them because they're government and I think they're going to just send me back. Well, if you broke a law, sure, maybe. But if you're like from a dictator state or something like that, then probably not. Probably not gonna go back. You don't want to, at least. Alright, we're gonna get all this done. Sorry for the rambling. We're gonna get a bunch of this stuff to here done. Is one I'm getting it all done. I have someone suffocating. Not much else I can do. Like, this jumps their stress levels too. At least this is all getting done. Let's kind of sit back and watch him dig this out. Someone's suffocating. Stinky, why are you suffocating? Oh, it's because they're digging this stuff out so fast, the oxygen hasn't had time to catch up. To move to take its place. Yeah, and they're gonna keep working because they have a red alert right now. Alright, so I'm gonna have a bunch of sleepy dupes. They're all gonna be tired. Their stress is at like 40%. So this is like the last of it right here. You know, and what really gets me about it is that everyone, like, my government is completely cool with the whole illegal immigrants coming over, but then the news blasts the government constantly about it. And then they have to have these conferences or freaking speeches or whatever. I can't remember what they're called. Press conference. Because they gotta make a statement or whatever about it. But the but it's like, why? And then anyone that's against illegal immigrants coming into the country, they want to label them as racist and xenophobic. But there's nothing wrong with not wanting illegal immigrants in the country. But there is a problem being xenophobic and racist. And they've been trying to associate the two, and they have been pretty successful so far in associating not wanting illegal immigrants in the country with you being a xenophobic and racist. And I think that is one of the dumbest things that they've ever managed to do. But there's a lot of things that I think are really, really stupid, but they know how to do it because they've been doing this for decades. And they know how to do a psyop. They know how to trick the masses because a person is smart, but the masses are stupid. That's pretty much what it boils down to is the masses are stupid, but the person is smart. That is the problem. Is the masses are stupid and the person is smart. And I'm talking literally about it is everybody. Everybody. Everybody is smart when they are their own person, but as soon as they get into a group, they're stupid. Well, a group may help you do stuff that you normally wouldn't be able to do. It's usually on topics like that, where people tend to lose their minds and not use common sense and not actually think about things before they say them or before they listen, or as they listen. Like, it's just baffles me. I know I'm not the smartest either at doing that sort of thing, but oh my god. Wait, we have two people that look exactly the same. We have a Lyra and Casma. Oh, almost. Almost. Their suits are the same. Restyle in the wardrobe. Just gonna make a new outfit for all of them. White outfit. Team captain t-shirt. Gloves. Let's go with some white gloves. Looks like she's getting ready to Go golfing. Footwear. Get him the nice fancy black shoes. Custom outfit. Select sign outfit. Restyle. Open wardrobe. Sign the Geiger. Open. Sign. Open. Click assign. Back. What? Assign. There we go. I don't really care about making them all have their own outfit. I think this is pretty cool having same outfits. You know what's funny? How there are people that think that the sky is actually blue. Did you know that it's not? That it's actually due to ionizing radiation in the upper atmosphere. That's why it's blue. If we didn't have that ionizing radiation up top, we would just see black. We'd see the sun. Sunlight would probably still refract. Probably not, because then, you know, no ionizing radiation, no sun. But that's how it works. I do like how we're actually getting some stuff done. This is gonna take for friggin' ever. Get cleaned up. This is not good at all. We have floral silk coming out. But that's about it. Gosh. Should really have this down there. At the other end. Alright, so as we try and redo the base, add more to it, this is pretty much like fleshed out as I do want it, really. I just want more, I don't know, fluid handling, I guess, but I don't think we need it. So I need to stop this so that this can start to flow again. And some of that's starting to flow back over. This is cool. As long as it's below 55. And this has cooled off a lot because of how we're doing that. How we're cooling it off and whatnot. This is pretty cool. This is pretty hot. I don't like it. I don't exactly want to use resources on it either, because I don't think it's all that needed. They are going to work on a bunch of different things at the moment. We are eventually going to have to cut off access from the machine area to the rest of the world and have a whole nother ammo suit checkpoint and docks going out to the rest of the world, and just have that do literally like everything. And once we do get to the top, which we should get to the top pretty soon, I don't think we're too far away from it at the moment. We'll have to have, and I don't know where it's at either. Stations. No. Base. Yeah, base. We'll have transit tube access. Taking us from here to that structure that's usually up top. And we'll have atmosuit docks. Or not atmosuit docks. It's in stations. It's the jet suits. We'll have jet suits over there. Which I think will be amazing and perfect, because it's what we'll want. But when we do that, we're going to need a lot more steel when we first go out. Because I'm not going to deal with not having a base and whatnot, because it gets destroyed by meteors. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's sad. I want to do it. Allow manual use? I don't think it's allowing manual use. They are working on a lot now. Moving all that stuff into these. We need to get the kitchen up and running. So let's see, how big can a kitchen be? Kitchen, ice grinder, cooking station, and refrigerator. No mess tables. 96 tiles. I have 72 here. Oh my god, 96 would be way out there. Oh. Well, 96 would actually be this, wouldn't it? Well, that does give me an extra one. I'll leave it. But I need to have stuff like this in here. Let's use the middle ones. Middle blocks. Gold, 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 gold. It's probably gonna move. Furniture. Portraits. Portrait. Oh, I don't have enough reed fiber. Unfortunate. And this is why they need to be getting to bed early. Because they just got to bed and they were supposed to be in bed when they were in the jukebox there last. Oh my gosh. It's rainy weather. Rainy weather usually puts me in a good mood. I was born in April, so. Because the whole thing that you usually hear, April showers bring May flowers. What I was always told growing up. And it is fairly true, because that's what he used to do. But now it's May flowers, or... Wow, I messed that all up. May showers bring June flowers. That's what it's going to end up being. Alright, so... let's get this drywall in. And I want to get the spice grinder, a gas range, a dehydrator. What's this gas range going to be made out of? Copper ore. See if we can't make that out of something else. Same with this. I want to try and make this stuff out of different things other than just like copper ore all the time. Guess gold. Gold amalgam. You know what? We'll kind of move this stuff around too. So they'll be in here doing all this for me. Plan on having like 4 of these. Get a shipping auto sweeper. Because if I can't have a sweeper, this thing is kind of dumb. Let's get this protective wire in really quick. Would have been 2 either way. So. Okay, so that's going out. Let's get the gas range. Grill. Micro musher. I can have a dehydrator. Uses low even heat to eliminate moisture from eligible foods and render them shelf stable. Dehydrated meals must be processed to rehydrator before they can be eaten. Is this by call? Like, if they want it, if they want the food again? Is that how it works? Because I would much rather have a couple of dehydrators in here and a couple of fridges. Now let's get the dehydrator. Let's see if we can get this to work. Just that. Hydrator there and there. And refrigerator here and here. You can get rid of these plants here. Put the plants above the refrigerators and the refrigerators. And I think all I need is a wire here. What's this on this wire? 2.8. It handles a lot, but I'd rather just keep it over here. Handling a lot is perfectly fine with me. Is there anything else in the food category? No. No, because every eligible food that we can make, we should be making. Dried stuffed berry, forever. X. Oh, that's gonna give me water? Oh, it's gonna output some carbon dioxide. Alrighty. Perfect. So let's get this all... speed this process up. Okay, so what I want in this one is spice food only, cooking ingredient only, and then edible only. That's where this guy comes in. I should be able to make that 20. Yeah, and you can do everything. You can get all the way over to the other side. Not a problem too, which is nice. I think I would just want this constantly. I think this would be a really good one. What's it take though? Ingredients. Mealwood seed and salt. Not too bad. I should have crystalberry going constantly. We could have Paku and Frostbones. Yeah, so a lot of this isn't gonna be as nice as I want. So this is going to have only the stuff that we will eat, like cooked seafood, fried mushroom, stuff like that. Should get that done here in a second. And this is a waiting fuel. Oh, right, because it takes natural gas. A waiting fuel. Oh, they both need natural gas. That's... okay. One of my mods isn't working. That sucks. Go ahead and get rid of just the gas bridge. Just use the long one to jump over it completely and come over here to grab some of this. Gas bridge. Gas bridge. Thought it'd be fine to just use regular pipes, but considering it's supposed to be natural gas going through that, I don't want to mess with it. What I don't like, however, is my piped output mod is not working. As my piped output mod usually gave me like a black output over here, signifying carbon dioxide was going to be coming out of that. Because I think it does that down here for some of this stuff. Yeah. So, but it doesn't show that up here, which is pain. So that just means that I'm not going to have any other way of getting rid of the carbon dioxide except for pumping it out into everything else. So it's a good thing I've been working hard at getting good airflow throughout the base. I smell something burning. Give me a second. I smell something burning. I want to make sure it's not in my room. I'm gonna let you guys watch this while I figure out what in the hell I smell that's burning. Okay, never mind. It's apparently something from outside, so I don't know. I really don't. Empty pipe. Insufficient resources, dehydrated. I don't know where I got the dehydrated from either. Let's get a water pipe over here. That water is just heated up with everything else. And it's coming from here, so that's not a very good spot to come from. Gonna leave it there at that edge. Oh, they're doing research on it. Probably because I gave it a pipe. handles bathrooms pretty much. Smelled like it was burning, but I don't know. Kind of smells like Vaseline too. It's weird. Because at first it smelled like, have you guys ever burned up like a little electric motor that you might have in a toy? Where you'd hear it or you'd like smell it or whatever as it was like, as you were like burning it up, and it was weird. Because you could like turn it off, let it cool off, and leave it alone for a while. For like a day or two. It's what I usually did, because I was afraid of it being broken. But you could like do that, and then it would just be perfectly fine after a few days. Though probably a little slower, if anything, because you burned it out. And then you'd only get to play with it for like 6 months after that. It breaks on you. It was annoying. Get this construction done quick. It's just a bunch of insulated pipes, so it shouldn't take too long. And since it's in the base, I don't mind it being insulated tiles. But spice food only up here. There they go. Lolex. Almost didn't get to bed on time. All 3 water tanks are about to be full. That's not cool. It's not good either. It just means that we haven't been using enough water, and we've been getting more water than we use. Makes it really hard for us. $100 grams should be enough. With how I built that, I kind of messed it up. I would need to take the liquid bridge out. Yeah, and it does this thing. There we go. Oh, it works as intended. So both of them should be taking petroleum as it goes through the loop. Because it's not only cooling itself, it's fueling itself. And I think that that is the best use of my materials, is to cool the material that's got to be produced. Or cooling the, I guess, raw resource. Cooling the petroleum before it gets turned into plastic. To cool the machines off, that way they don't overheat and kill themselves. These things can just overheat. As you guys saw before, it's like 200 something in here. And now it's a balmy 60 degrees. Fahrenheit. 65. Perfect. Perfect. I can't sleep in 65, but I love being in 65 degree weather. Awesome. Might have to do something like 500. And get a pipe. A pipe. Just over here. Do that. Insulated liquid pipe. Nice. And now this thing can empty all of its petroleum at 160 degrees. It's going pretty well. Everything works as intended. Oh my gosh. This is still waiting fuel. Yikes. Gonna have to bust this open just to get the fuel I need. What else did I have in here? Might be enough to get this all going for a while. I can have stuffed berries. Yeah, a few. I can have a few of these too. Spicy tofu would be nice. I've always tried making spicy tofu because of how terribly hard it is, but I need nosh beans. And I can never get nosh beans. Because you need nosh beans and water and a micro musher to make the tofu. And then you gotta be growing pinch of pepper nuts on top of that to be able to make the spicy tofu. And you can never get nosh beans from this, as far as I know. Like, I've never gotten nosh beans from it. It's so upsetting. Mealwood seed and salt. I should probably have some mealwood going just to make sure that I never run out of seeds for it. Oh, I don't even have a micro musher. Kinda need the micro musher to do anything with the mealwood. So it makes a lice loaf, right? Thought there was a recipe. Yeah, no, it's just grizzly. Oh boy. Okay, so we need to think about pitch pepper nuts. Pitch pepper nuts. They are extremely hot. Hot, hot, hot. Let's go to our database entries. Pitch pepper nut plant. 95 to 185. They need at least 150 grams minimum of air pressure. So it doesn't matter what we put it in, but it needs phosphorate. And it needs polluted water. It's a lot of polluted water. So it needs to be hot and it needs to use this water. So I'm gonna have to put some pumps in the bottom for that, because it's gonna pump 35 kilograms, or it's gonna need 35 kilograms a cycle. Liquid wall pump. So 4 kilograms a second. Probably 2 of those will be more than enough. Alright. So that's pretty much the best I got. Is that right there. I should be able to lock these now. Because those doors on the bottom there. Oh my gosh, why? The doors here on the bottom were never really meant to stay, but they have. getting some automation or some shipping. Some shipping up might be a good idea. But we've actually done quite a bit, guys. Like, pretty much just cleaning up. Got this working now. We've started to work on this. It's gonna take forever. Seems like they just keep reproducing in that. When does Slime Long die? Slime Long, temperature range. Slime Long germs multiplies in slime and polluted oxygen, inhibited by gas, killed by solid oxygen and liquid, disinfected by bleach stone and chlorine gas. So why don't I just freeze the place? Or I can just heat it up. Make this out of steel. But that down there. And then put the advanced space heater up here. Just connect a basic wire to both with copper. This is gonna be on. So we're gonna try and fry it. And it's not gonna have a battery because, well, this thing can cool a lot down, but it's never gonna be able to cool everything down because it's having to work against this heater, which should get extremely hot. And this place is already hot too. It's got enough thermal mass to keep it that way for a long time. Yeah, look at that. Guess I should have a battery, but I don't know where to put the battery. Guess I'll just put a jumbo battery here. That'll help heat up the generator. That should give plenty of energy too. And it's already trying to... Alright, it's awesome. Oh wait, what was the thing that's right here? An infectious polluted oxygen. It has to be contained at all times. I mean, honestly, I could No, I could use that, pump it. One, I can disinfect it, and then two, I can change it back into oxygen. And cool it off. I can have all of that happen in a different chamber, but the disinfection has to take place in one chamber, in the same chamber. Probably have a secondary chamber. The second chamber also have a way to disinfect. Now it's still trying to cool off. Loses power that way. Oh, apparently this gets rid of enough heat, more heat than this produces. I think I could have 3 if I had, I could have, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, never mind. I take it back. This is dumb. Never really leave myself with enough space to start much of anything. I am already trying to convert as much as I can into oxygen. That way I can just get rid of the polluted oxygen and the slime along that way. Oh my gosh. Let's just start making all these bedrooms now. Should be able to make every single one of these bedrooms today. Been playing Siege a bit more again. I still suck. Doing a lot better though than I was. At least I can actually get a few hits in. 3 round. It's just last night I was doing so well with some guys. With my brother and his friend. Ended up getting into a hacker lobby. It was bad because we kept getting freaking walled. Like people were, enemy team kept walling. And the thing is, you can tell when someone's walling when they end up shooting you through a wall that is not, that is breakable, obviously, number one. And a wall that, isn't exactly broken. When they do both of those, you haven't moved in like a minute. They weren't there before you stopped moving, so they have no idea you're there. They should have zero idea you're there. But then, out of nowhere, and for no reason whatsoever, they just start blasting and shoot you in the back and get rid of you. When you haven't moved a muscle, you've heard him move up. You heard the guy move up. But you still get shot in the back and you didn't move at all. Like, I don't understand. Now I'm gonna have to have some mini pumps in here. Or gas wall pumps. So I need to get all of this hydrogen out. I'm gonna have to get some better circulation, because I'm gonna have to manually throw all of it out. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Maybe it's the like 3 hours of sleep I had before I got on today. I don't know. I don't think that's it though. Alright, and then Urban Reader. Alrighty. Do I want to use lead? Using iron. This is their light setup. Because now we can handle night owls this way. Alright, so being able to handle a night owl is pretty good. And with these rooms as big as they are, we can handle snorers. We can handle dupes that snore. It's not going to be pretty, but it can be done. Probably just throw them in a bedroom close to the wall. A lot of it's just the drywall behind it. I hope you guys have noticed, I have tried to make thumbnails. I know they're not great because I keep forgetting to do take screenshots before or after or during. Like this time I've completely forgot. Because I don't want to, because I use yellow alert so much, I don't want to leave it on yellow alert. I don't want you guys to see that and immediately be like, oh, he's just using yellow alert again. I'm not watching this. I don't want to do that. I want you guys to experience the joy of having your eyeballs blasted. Alright, you had your free time. Now go back to being blasted. They have an entire cycle now. I should be able to get all of this done. No problem. Yeah, there you go. Getting all the obsidian. Didn't that look great with the obsidian as the drywall? Looks so cool with the oxygen. Alright, now I need to also get the power in here. There we go. Now everything should work fine. I like my chair. I can spin in it. I can spin and lean back. Now, if that doesn't spell a recipe for disaster, I don't know what does. Because I've got a hard bed frame behind me. I can bust my head on my bed frame, and I really don't want to do that. It's wooden. But it's not exactly something you want to bang your head off on. Okay, so they couldn't reach the stuff in the corner. It looks like they went back to get a bunch of stuff too. We're gonna go get all that. There they go. Getting all the automation done. And all the wires. Now they just have the beds. That's just some plastic. Them are some sterile beds. Alright, guys. I think I'll wrap it up there. I think this cycle, it's gonna save. So I'm gonna let it turn to day. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Keep it short and sweet today, because I feel tired anyways. Here. So you guys can see, they finished the 3 beds. I'm saving. Gonna quit the menu. But, where's my pen? Here's my pen. So, I'll do that. Up there. Alright. So, guys. Next time, I think I want to get the... I think I want to get the, other ammo suit. Atmo suit. Try and get the second ammo suit dock and everything else set up. The whole other, like, array. And, get pinch, pepper. That, farm. Because we want that farm, and it's hot. We're also going to want the sleet wheat farm. Sleet wheat farm. Because we're going to want different varieties for foods, and sleet wheat and peppernut can give us a lot higher tier food. And we really, really need the higher tier food. Because that's going to give our dupes a higher morale bonus. Keeping their stress low is pretty easy because of the changes I made at the beginning. You guys can see that on YouTube or look at the VOD if it's still up on my Twitch channel. Other than the ammo suit and the 2 farms, pretty much just gonna let the dupes pick stuff up. So we're gonna work on that. That's what we're gonna do. We didn't have enough time. I don't really feel like dragging that out for another like 45 minutes to an hour for the for the automated storage. Well, it's not really automated storage, it's just kind of basic storage. But I don't want to drag that out, do that, and that would take more than an hour. We need to pick stuff up first to where it's all in the one spot where the bins are right now, because it'll make it a lot easier to pick it up later. So I want to kind of work on getting all that picked up as much as we can. I know we are always grabbing more and more stuff out. We're always digging more and more out, and we'll always have more and more stuff to grab. Well, I'm not too worried about the stuff outside. I'm more worried about the stuff that's in the base. So we'll work on that. But I'll put the better storage. I know I kept calling it automated storage. It's not really automated. But I'll put better storage on here too. Or if we have time, because I don't want to dedicate too much time to that, as that's not, it's going to be big and we're going to pretty much use it till in-game, but it's not something that I want to focus on for next stream. What I want to focus on next stream is closing up the machine room and getting a whole new Atmo suit dock. We'll also leave a door on either side of the machine room though. That way we can get out if we have to. Through that Atmo suit dock. Because that Atmo suit dock is tied directly into a bunch of different things that have to work. And if we need in from the other one, we can get in from the other one through the doors. That's why I want to set it up like that. But I think that's all I have planned for next time, which will be Thursday. If you guys didn't get a notification today, please just look at the times that I've been streaming around 2, 1 o'clock because I can't get up, I can't go to sleep. I've been having trouble getting to sleep. I can't get to sleep. I don't know why, but it is how it is. But 1, 2 my time, that's Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys are halfway across the world right now, at the time of streaming this, it is currently almost 6 o'clock p.m. my time, and in Berlin it is 12. It is like 11:59 p.m. London, it's 10:59 p.m. Tokyo, it's freaking 7 in the morning over there, okay? But that way you guys have a bit of a reference coming like from me. And check out the channel. Like, you can always look at the channel, go to the about section. You can find Discord, you can find YouTube, and there's also a thing on there that tells you what time it is for me. That way, if you don't know how to get to it anywhere else, or look at the time, look at Eastern Standard Time any other way, you can always go to my about section. That's mostly for you European guys. But usually it has you select New York as the Eastern Standard Time location. So go with that. Other than that, I'm all good. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see more of you next time. Because I don't think any of you guys are getting notifications anymore. And it's kind of depressing because, as far as I can tell, I have notifications on everything. And I have an automatic notification on that goes off every time in Discord. Kinka20 set that up. He's awesome, dude. That's why I have the Berlin time. But he's awesome. He's the one that set that up. Join the Discord, guys. That's where I really like let you guys know if something's going on. If I know ahead of time, I'll let you guys know on here, but I don't post it anywhere else other than Discord, really. So hope you guys have fun. Adios and peace out, everybody. Have fun.